Egypt, Iraq, and China. Provide American aid to all nations, regardless of religion, dictator, or godlessness or communist affiliation. 7. Set up East and West Germany, North and South Vietnam, and North and South Korea as separate states in order to prolong war, confrontation, and division between East and West, and capitalism and communism. Remember, division creates monetary profit for the Illuminati, and Satan loves division. Allow all godless, rogue, delinquent, and warlike states to participate individually in the United Nations. Number 9. Allow nations with brutal dictators to have a seat on the UN Human Rights Commission, for example, China and Libya. 10. Allow brutal dictators and terrorists to walk into the UN with weapons. Promote the UN as the only hope for the United States and mankind. Set up the UN as a one-world government with its own independent armed forces so that the United States and the world can be taken over as easily by the United Nations military. 12. Resist any attempt to outlaw the Communist Party in order to maintain the Hegelian dialectic of thesis, antithesis, and synthesis in the world. Satan loves division, as I said, and division creates death, and Hegelianism is promoting both. At 13, at every turn, destroy U.S. national sovereignty and the national sovereignty of every nation in the world. For example, Iraq, Libya, Syria, Greece, and Malaysia. 14. Create porous, open U.S. borders that overwhelm the U.S. system with illegal immigrants, with the right to vote, their own largesse. For example, Cubans now coming from Cuba no longer want to work. They just want to be on welfare and collect food stamps because they were brainwashed by the communist system in Cuba. 15. Create Satan's kingdom, number 1, by merging the United States, Mexico, and Canada, or what we call Mex-Us-Can. 16. Destroy the two-party political system in the United States by blurring the distinctions between the two parties and creating class warfare between the two parties. For example, the Democratic Party represents the poor and the Republican Party represents the rich. 17. Get members of the Illuminati selected to state and federal benches. Blackmail judges who are not members or allies of the New World Order. Use decisions of the Illuminati-controlled courts to weaken and destroy traditional American institutions. Subordinate, erode, and destroy the U.S. Constitution in state and federal U.S. courts, and promote the global agenda via the International Court of Justice. Get control of the schools. Use schools as a transmission belt for socialism, globalism, environmentalism, and New World Order propaganda. Soften the curriculum and dumb down the students. Pervert and distort true U.S. history. Discourage the teaching of American history on the ground that it was only a minor part of the big picture. Eventually, the goal is to not teach U.S. history at all. Gain control of teachers' associations, especially the National Education Association. Gain control of all student newspapers and media. Put lies in textbooks concerning evolution, one world religion, and all roads lead to God. Use college student organizations to foment public protest against sovereign U.S. policies. Finance college student organizations that promote the New World Order, for example, the Occupy movement. Infiltrate and control the press and promote globalists to positions of media in TV, radio, and motion pictures, and in Hollywood. Spin reporting assignments, editorial content, and policy-making positions, and censor anti-New World Order information. Keep anti-globalists from having a voice in organizations. 24. Discredit American values and Christian culture